Sunday. I wanted to send this message on a Sunday because two reasons. My name is Sunday. That's my middle name that I go by most of the time. And second reason is that my first video talked about a little bit that, a couple of my goals are to be in community and to be healthier, just all around, holistically, what I was talking about in my body. And, if you want to come along for that journey of, mine, then please do. But, I think most importantly to me is a relational stuff, the relational component. When I talk about community, that's important, obviously in a relational way. I want to be healthy in that area a lot more than I have been in the past, and that I am even now. So I would love to really see for myself and show some progress in that, and how that comes about, where I'm able to more make and maintain the relationship quality that I want for my life. So yeah, and I know that, first and foremost, for me, that starts with my relationship that I have with God. I believe and trust Jesus Christ as my Lord and my Savior. He's my Savior first. He rescued me from my sin and the death that was impending on account of that. In fact, born into sin. I was born into that, and this is was a body of death, before He did what He did to rescue all of us. And before I came to understand that, and to understand what my position was in that, and what his ultimately was, and that is why He's my Lord today. And along with that comes His mandate to, yes, spread the word, and to be in relationship with one another, to love one another as we love ourselves, which is a hard saying, actually. He doesn't say love one another as you like to love yourself, or as, my dad brought this out to me early on. But he's like, as you do love yourself, you at least care for yourself. You want good things for yourself. You don't always walk that out. You don't always know what that is. And yeah, we have been highly influenced by our flesh in the world to think that some things, seem loving, or what we're misguided, or we even have sometimes been programmed to really, feel loved or seek after it, but it's really not that. It's abuse, or it's in different ways, much less than what true love is. It's just what's been portrayed to us or modeled to us or whatever. And so in those ways, no, we are not truly loving ourselves, but we are attempting to have our needs met. And we need to trust God's ability to, to guide us, and to give us His Spirit, to give us the actual power to do something different than what we would alone be capable of in our flesh and in this world, and the way the system, otherwise affects us. And so we are able to love others as we do ourselves. And so being in healthy relationship with one another where that's the case is a pursuit of every Christian person who truly follows Jesus and walks after the Spirit, as we say, and who acknowledges Jesus is Lord of their life because of he bought us out of sin and destruction. Destruction. So I'm just thankful today, and I wanted to say, hey, it's Sunday, and I celebrate the fact that Jesus did that for me and for everyone by going and fellowshipping with other believers, and it's also to acknowledge that, to give him praise, and to also to be with one another and to fellowship together. So that's another act of community that I am walking out in my life, and it's interesting what we're doing in our church assembly right now, or congregation, if you want to say. It's a very small gathering, and we're branching out in other small gatherings, trying to just be the church in the communities that we're in as well, because that's a concept that is in the Bible, as far as we are the church. We're the church body. Jesus is the head, and we're the body, the members of that body.